What is up, everybody? Vital Syntax here, playing some Battlefield Bad Company 2 on the PC, and this is live commentary, and we're playing Conquest. The map White Pass or Snow Pass. I'm not exactly sure what the name of this one is. And it's been quite a while since I've uploaded a video of gameplay commentary type of video. I think it's been 2 weeks. I've been on vacation, so I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading a lot, but there was no access to computers where I was visiting. So there's been a lot that's gone on since I left, as far as like Battlefield and Gamescom, and there's a bunch of news released. And I wanted to take this opportunity to, in this video, to discuss a lot of those new things. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen trailers or watched interviews and seen all the coverage that came out of Gamescom, but I still want to talk about it and give you guys my opinions on what we've seen and whatnot. But before I get into that, I just wanted to thank all my new subscribers and say welcome to the channel. I know I got a ton of subscribers over the past, I guess, couple days, because I uploaded an EA press conference video that wasn't actually content that I created, but it was a video that people all wanted to see of the DICE EA Battlefield 3 press conference. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed that video. It's gotten way more views than I would have expected. And welcome to all the new subscribers. So let's talk about this Gamescom stuff. So first of all, the new Caspian border gameplay just looked amazing. 64-player conquest with jets is mind-boggling. I can't wait to play the beta. I hope that they have that map in the beta. I'm pretty sure they'll have, at least my guess is that they'll have that Caspian border map, and they'll also have that Operation Metro map. I don't think they're going to release any new maps into the public realm of playability in the beta, just because they want to keep as many features and new content for when the game actually comes out. But I'm hoping they'll at least have the Caspian border map and conquest and jets and all that stuff, so we can actually test it out and break it if it needs fixing, find glitches and all that type of thing. So we don't know exactly when it's going to be released either. They said sometime in September, but they haven't released an exact date. If you pre-order on Origin, at least for PC players, you're going to get 48 hours early access. Also, if you purchased the limited edition of Medal of Honor, you're going to get that 48-hour early access on the consoles and stuff. And I do have Medal of Honor, but I had it on the PS3, so I pre-ordered on Origin so that I could have the beta on the PC. Because whatever platform you got Medal of Honor on is the platform you have to play the beta on, which kind of stinks, but oh well. So as far as what guns and stuff we saw, we saw the Scar H was one of the new ones that was in the trailer. It was kind of weird how it was a submachine gun, but I guess it was like the close quarters combat version or something like that, and it looked really cool, the reload animation, and I'm all about that type of stuff. I love seeing new guns, and I love Bad Company and just Battlefield in general for how many guns it has, and the sound effects that go with the guns, the way they look, the way the recoil they have. All those things are just, I don't know, I just love them. And we saw the Scar H. I don't know, as far as the beta goes, I'm guessing that they're just gonna have the guns we've seen. They're not gonna, just like I said with the maps, I don't think they're gonna introduce any new content in the beta. But that, I could be wrong. I think in the Medal of Honor beta last year, which I played a ton of that, I think they had a pretty good selection of weapons that you could use. I don't think they had all of them, but I think they had all but 6. And I'm planning on doing the exact same thing I did with Medal of Honor. And I don't know if you guys were subscribed back then. If you're new, then you probably don't remember, or you probably never saw them. But back when Medal of Honor beta was out, I did a ton of videos on that game. And I'm planning to do the exact same with Battlefield 3, and I'm doing absolutely horrible right now. I haven't played in a long time, so I'm pretty rusty. We also saw the co-op gameplay from the PS3 at Gamescom. It looked pretty interesting. I'm not super excited about that. I've never been a huge co-op fan for first-person shooters like this. I'm a huge fan of Borderlands, though. I've actually been playing Borderlands a ton on the PC recently with one of my friends from high school. And that game is just amazing. I got it on a super good sale on the Steam Summer Camp thing for $7 or something. And it came with all the DLC, so that was a huge, amazing purchase. Way cheaper than if I actually would have bought the game. I think the game was $30, and then the DLC was another $20, so I saved $42 or something. But yeah, I've been playing that game a ton. We just entered into the DLC, zombie or Ned's zombie whatever. It's pretty awesome so far. But they also showed Borderlands 2 at Gamescom. They didn't show too much of it. I saw a couple trailers. There was a teaser trailer. There was a couple interviews that came out of it. So that was pretty interesting. I'm super excited about that game as well. But going back to Battlefield co-op, they did show the PS3 gameplay, and my God, it looks amazing for that generation of consoles, or this generation of consoles. It was way better than I thought it would. Look at least, but I don't know. I'm not super excited about the co-op. It doesn't look like it's gonna be all that fun. And I read an article, I think it was on Joystick, where they were comparing the co-op of Modern Warfare 3 and the co-op of Battlefield 3. And I know there's a ton of controversy between comparing those two games, which game is better. And I do believe the multiplayer component of Battlefield is gonna be far superior to Modern Warfare 3, but the co-op, I gotta kind of go with what these guys were saying. The co-op of Battlefield 3 really doesn't look that cool, and the new Spec Ops Survival mode does look pretty cool for Modern Warfare 3. So I'm actually kind of excited for that co-op mode in Modern Warfare 3. Although the multiplayer, I don't know, it's kind of been the exact same thing for the past, I don't know, 4 years, and I usually enjoy it for the first couple months. Like I played Black Ops a ton. I think I have 15th Prestige on the PS3. I played that a ton on the PS3, and I've played all the, Modern Warfare 2 a ton, and Call of Duty 4. The only one I didn't play was World at War. I guess I did play it a little bit, just not quite as much as the other ones. So I'm guessing, Modern Warfare 3 will be fun for the first 2 months, maybe even 3 months, but that's as far as I'm going to go as far as how much I'll be playing it. Whereas I think Battlefield 3 is going to be a game that I'm playing for 4, 5, 6 years. I've been playing Bad Company 2 for, I guess, 2 years now, and I've played it more than all of the Call of Duties combined, so, and that's on both PC and on the PS3, and on the Xbox, because I played on the Xbox a little bit too, and I still suck. That's one thing that you guys shouldn't expect from my channel. I'm sorry if that's why you're here, but I'm not a good PC player. I would argue I was above average on the PS3. I would actually argue that I was very far above average on the PS3, but the PC I'm just not used to yet. The controls, the aiming, I don't know. People play different classes. They're not quite as campy. I don't know. I'm just not as good. So I'm definitely working on it though. You guys, I know I've talked about this plenty of times before, but also we got the Modern Warfare 3 XP event coming up pretty soon. That's where they're going to show off all the multiplayer stuff. I don't know if you guys were wondering why there wasn't any multiplayer stuff at Gamescom, although I think it probably would have been a good idea for them to show it off at Gamescom, just because Gamescom is like the biggest gaming convention in the entire world. But they're deciding to do a entire event dedicated to just Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, and it's called the COD XP event. It looks pretty interesting. You have to pay to go, I believe, so I'm not going to be attending or anything, but I know there's a lot of people out there that are going to be attending from news reviews websites or other people in the gaming industry. So there'll be plenty of, wow, that guy just lunged knifed me, and there's very few people in the server, but there'll be plenty of content coming out of those, out of that event, and I'm sure they're going to release a bunch of trailers and stuff, so I'm kind of excited for that as well. And I don't know how, but if you look at my veteran status, it says I'm 7, and actually on the PS3 it says I'm 14, which I don't think is even possible. Do not know how the hell that happened. I was talking to the EA support a couple months ago trying to get my Bad Company 2, because technically I have 2 copies of Bad Company 2. I have a Steam copy and a hard copy because I lost my hard copy and I repurchased the game. I was trying to get the serial number for the hard copy moved to a different email so I could play with one of my friends, and they said something about my veteran status, and they asked me if I wanted to update it, and I didn't know what they meant by that, and I was like, sure, and they added like every Battlefield game in existence to my account, even though I've only played Bad Company 2 and Bad Company 1. I guess I also played 1943 on the PS3, but I don't know. I'm not complaining. It's just that their veteran system is whack. It's not working out supposed to at all. Oh, come on, damn it. There's a bunch of other games at Gamescom and just in general that I'm really looking forward to, including Skyrim, Rage, Borderlands 2, like I just talked about, Dead Island, and I'm going to probably do some videos on some of those games if I end up getting them. Rage, definitely I'm probably going to do a playthrough of that, because it's not going to be a super long campaign. I'm expecting like 12 hours, which I think is a good length for a playthrough. I don't want to do like Skyrim. I think it's going to be a different story. Skyrim is going to be like a 250-hour single-player game, so I don't know how that's really going to work for a playthrough video series. But I don't know, I might do sections of it, or I definitely want to make videos on it just because I think it's going to be a really awesome game. And if you haven't seen anything about Skyrim, man, you got to go check it out, because I don't know. I played Fallout New Vegas, I played Fallout 3. I've never played an Oblivion game or an Elder Scrolls game, sorry. But they're some of the highest rated RPG games out there, so I'm super excited for it. You guys should definitely check it out if you haven't seen anything about it. It looks amazing. And I might do a playthrough. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about that. It might be way too long and totally impractical, but I at least want to do some type of video for that game. Dead Island is actually coming out really soon. I think it comes out like September 8th, so like 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks or something from now. And I'm kind of on the fence about the game. I want to hear what your guys' opinions are, and I'm also going to wait till there's reviews up on like Metacritic or a website like that. Metacritic is awesome if you haven't checked it out. It's a really good review site for TV shows, movies, and video games. But I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about the game. It looks like it's going to be really fun. The combat and the gameplay trailers I've seen look really good. Even on the Xbox 360, so I'm assuming that even on the PC it's going to be even better as far as graphics and frame rate and whatnot. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about that game because part of me is like, wow, it looks really fun, but at the same time, I don't know. It's not going to be a good game for things like story and characters and anything like that. I think it's just going to be fun. It's a cooperative online 4-player type of thing, so I'm going to have to find some buddies to play it with. So I don't know. I'm thinking about that and getting that game, but I want to hear you guys' opinions on what you guys think about that. Are you guys going to get that game? Should I get it? Should I do videos on it? I don't know. Rage, I already talked about that, and I think that was it. I think that was all I really want to talk about in this commentary. Sorry for the horrible gameplay. I'm still kind of rusty. Actually, I'm extremely rusty from like 3 weeks ago when I last played this game. But I'll definitely work on it, and I'll play some more in between now and the next live commentary. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And if you enjoyed the video, just remind you, leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos in the future, then remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.